Welcome back. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is telling you a little bit about how to use the undated calendar section of your Phoenix Planner or journal and how you can create a roadmap using it in order to see the steps that it's going to take in order to achieve your 12-week goals. Now, first of all, I just want to say that you don't have to create a complete roadmap that's all filled in with all the targets already set there ahead of time. These are just there for you to use and move around with over time and make sure that you are on target towards achieving your goals. This is really just to help you create a mental roadmap of what it's going to take to get there. Now, what I would say is you can go through here with pencil your first time, and or maybe just go on a separate sheet of paper with pencil and say these are the steps. This is the sequence in order to achieve what I want. Now, you can even do this when you're setting your goals and prioritize them with numbers. Number one, two, what sequence of events needs to occur to get to where I want to go. Now, that's really what your calendar is going to serve as. And the Phoenix Planner and Journal are not using your calendar just to be something where you put dates and events like birthdays and things. It's really meant to serve as really exactly what it's going to take to achieve your goals. So it's not just some frivolous thing that you want to be putting a bunch of random stuff on. Now you can put some birthdays and things on it, but I really do recommend using it specifically for what it's going to take to achieve your goals. And let me just start off and tell you a little bit about how to set this up. So first of all, day and date to day and date. This is going to be what today is right now to 28 days later because each one lasts for 4 weeks, each spread. And there's 3 spreads. Now, right here in this little box, you're going to put the number of the day that it is. You can start on any day. So today is Wednesday, December the 12th, I think. So I would put a 12 right here and WED right here. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. You only need to put them at the top because the rest of it is going to drop down for directly underneath. And you can number all of your days right here. So 12, 13, 14, 15, all the way up to right here sometime in January. So it's really easy to just set up the dates. And the reason that the Phoenix Journal and Planner are undated is because not only is it 12 weeks, but it's also like you don't want to have to wait till a certain day in order to start taking action towards your goals. Who cares if it's the middle of the week? Why should you have to work and operate on the usual weekly structure? You can still follow a normal weekly structure, but have your layout be start on a different day. It doesn't make a difference. The whole point is you want to start taking action now and you want to be decisive. You don't want to be waiting around for other people's schedule. So yeah, you fill in the dates starting with right now, and then you can go all the way through and do it immediately if you'd like. Now for week 1 targets, these targets, the reason I use the word target and not key actions is because this is what you want to have done at the end of the week. So you see these little boxes right here. These are check boxes for you to check off at the end of the week. So if you've achieved, let's just use the example of weight loss again. Right here, you want to be a certain weight at the end of the week. So you say, let's say, I want to be 180 pounds at the end of the week. So just say weigh 180 pounds, okay, right here. Now, you say I want to weigh 180 pounds at the end of the week. If at the end of the week you've actually achieved that, you can check it off. If not, you can hit an X and you can transfer that to the next week. But what I actually did originally when I was doing a cut, when I was losing weight, was I went all the way to the end of the 12 weeks and I wrote it out in every single one. So I was saying weigh 178 and I did it all ahead of time because I was just being strict on myself. I said, I want to make sure that I'm on this path and I'm achieving it. But for some goals, you can't really project into the future that well. You do have to be a bit dynamic. So you may not want to put all of your targets down way ahead of time. You may only want to go 1 week ahead. You may only want to go 2 weeks ahead. Sometimes you may want to go 6, 8. It doesn't matter. What you need to pay attention to is you need to understand that you're not always going to be able to predict exactly where your actions take you and what the proper sequence of events is. What's the most important is that we do understand what our key actions are for getting there, and we do have a general idea of our structure and our roadmap for achieving that goal. So the way that you set up your goals, the way you set up your weekly targets is going to be dynamic. It's going to be dependent on what you're after And that's really the way you want it to be, because not everything in life is cut and dry, black and white. Your goals are, you're an adult, you have different goals. People can't tell you exactly what it's going to take to get there, and your life is different than everyone else's. So you can really use this undated calendar as a roadmap towards your goal. You can use it however you want, but just make sure that you are putting in here what is essential towards getting there. And what I like to do is I put down my weekly targets, and then I say what, like, let's say for the weight loss, I'm going to the gym. I'll put the gym days that I have right here. If health is one of your priorities, I'll put it in the daily boxes, and I'll say, like, right here, I would say go to the gym, full body workout right here, go to the gym, full body workout right here, go to gym, full body workout right here. I would keep filling in these spaces with the things that I need to do so that I can go back and reference my calendar and translate these things, these targets, and these days into my key actions on a daily and weekly basis. So it's actually a really simple structure that we're using. It's very dynamic. It's very simple to use your targets and translate your key actions to those targets. So you really just have to do this and make sure that it's the best fit for you. I can't tell you exactly what to do. If you want to shoot me an email and ask a question and ask for advice, I'm sure that I'll be able to reach back to you in a timely manner and help you out on that. But other than that, it's very simple. So the next thing that I'm going to go over with you is how to set up your first week and your first day. I'll see you then.